Hi guys, it's Becky at Babes in Hairland. Today we're sharing with you a braid we're calling the tunnel braid. It actually is inspired from our wrapping feather braid that we did several years ago. I will link that below in the description box. But today it's a little bit different. So I've got a part up on the top right of her head there, kind of off center, that I'm branching off of and parting down here to her left ear. And then I just prep the hair a little bit with some water. And then I will divide this into 3 pieces for a regular braid. So you're going to do a few rounds or rotations here of a regular 3-strand braid, and then you're going to begin the feathering process. So how that's done is on the left side or the bottom of your braid, you're going to take a small section out of that piece of braid and let it hang down. And then cross the top one over, and then again here on the bottom one, leave a small section out of the braid, crossing that left piece up and leaving a little behind. And you're going to continue that process so you can see those little feathers of hair hanging down below your braid. Now you're going to braid until this reaches clear around pretty much to the right side of the head, and then temporarily clip it off. And on the right side, just divide out a small amount near the face again. And you don't have to braid this. I just did a few rounds of a braid, and then I added that one from the left into that braid and secure them together with a clear elastic. Now you could totally do this in the center back of the head, but you would need to do a whole bunch of feathers then from both sides. Now comes the fun part. You want to have a rat tail comb and a topsy tail on hand because they make this process easier, and some really good hairspray. I use Kenra 25. It's the super hold and it is fantastic. I'll link that below in the description box as well. But you're going to spray a couple of these feathers at a time. You can do one at a time if you want, but I just took 2. And then I took my topsy tail and slid it down behind the braid. Pull those through the topsy tail, and then you're going to pull those hairs all the way down. Now if they pull too tight on the braid, just kind of push them up a little bit. Sometimes I stick my finger in there so that it keeps them from pulling too tight. But you're going to move on after you've got them positioned to how you want and how tight you want them. Grab the next 2 sections of the feathers and spray them with hairspray. Take your topsy tail, pass it behind the braid there, pull those up and through. And again, just gently pull those back down so they create that loop or tunnel around your braid. Using the Kenra 25 or another hairspray or pomade, you could even use water, but once they dry, I don't think that those sections will stay as defined. But you're going to continue this process all the way until you run out of the feathers to loop up and around. Sometimes I stick my finger there so it pulls tight on my finger and not around the braid to keep it a bit defined. And you can make these a little bit bigger loops around the braid, but I just kind of like to have them about the distance of my finger away from the braid. So that's really all there is to this style. Go back and adjust things and gently comb down the hair below if you need to. We had a bit of curl down the back, which added to the prettiness of this style. But here's a look at the finished product. It looks really cool in person. It's kind of hard to capture it with video and picture, but hopefully you get the vision of what we were trying to create here with this cute tunnel wrapping around the braid from ear to ear. So please comment and let us know what you think. Stay tuned for some more pictures at the end to see it more up close, but we really like this and hope you do too. So if you haven't, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.